So let's start building the app. Now, I'm going to start by creating my homepage, front page of the app. Now I've got some images that I'm going to use for this. My slideshow is going to be about books. So I've got some book covers and an image of a library. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into images, which is the place where Mendix enables us to have a repository of all the images that we use inside our app. And so I just double tap on images and that brings this panel up here, and I can click on add. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate. I'm in my downloads folder. I've just got a bunch of images that I've got hold of here. So I've got one of bookcases. I'm just going to add in my other 3 images as well. So I'll just click on the add button, navigate to the image, and then just load it in. Something like this. There we go. And I can just go File, Save All, and that saves everything that I've done so far. Don't forget that when I actually sort of create the app by using the green triangle button, if there are any changes that you haven't saved, you'll be prompted to make a save at that point. So anyway, there are my images. So I can close that window down and I can go back to my front page. So my front page, I'm going to have a kind of splash image and a button that will start the slideshow. Now I could sort of manually drag in a structure and a button and an image, but in this instance this is one of these ones where Mendix supplies something that would be quite useful. So on my home page I'm going to use one of the building blocks, and these building blocks are collections of widgets that have been bunched together to speed up app development. And if I scroll up and down, you can see all the different kinds of things that we have. I'm specifically interested in these ones that are called cards, and I'm going to use the card action with image. I'm just going to grab that and I'm just going to drop that here. So you can see that this is it's a pre-built selection of widgets to speed up app development. So I've got a container, I've got an image, I've got some text, and I've got a button that I can configure to do something later on. So it's going to be the front page of my app, and I've got an image in here with this building block. Let's start actually configuring it a little bit. So over here I've got the words home. Now if I want to change that, I can double tap. That brings up a dialog box, or you can go into the properties panel over here, and obviously when you click around, what it will do is it will show you the different properties, the different characteristics of the item that you're clicking on. So let's change some of this. I'm just going to do it by double tapping. So let's say slideshow. Let's just say slideshow app. Obviously you can type in whatever you like at this point. Let's add some text here. So let's say something like start a slideshow, something like that. Start or something, whatever you like. And the only other thing to do on this page is to add our image. So I'm going to, again, 2 ways of doing this. I could use the panel on the right to actually change the properties, or I can just double tap, and in here you can see one of the properties that's popped up is image. So I'm going to click on select, and I'm going to select one of the images that I've uploaded into the image library. So if I just scroll up and down until I can find the one that I want. I've got one called bookcases here, so I'm just going to select that and I'm just going to place it on the home page. So I've uploaded my image here. Now for some reason it's not visible, not sure why, but you can see it. It's in. If I click on structure mode, you can see the image is actually in there. It'll be visible when I run the app. So that's my front page finished. I've got my image, I've got the sort of starting points, I've got my layout. I've not done any wiring. What I'll do is I'll leave all the wiring to the end. by wiring, what I mean is the sort of connecting the navigation elements so that they work correctly when you tap on the different icons. But that's my front page finished for the moment. We'll come back to it in a bit.